Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today is Sunday. So Sunday is my Whip and Chat day where I catch you up what I have been doing and what I've been working on. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this video. But I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the diamond painting I'm going to be working on. So this is from Spell Queen. It's a 45 by 60 and it's round drills with some ABs. There's 5 ABs in this, so all the white background is the white ABs, and then there's some others scattered in. There's some oranges, reds, yellows. So yeah, 5 ABs in 33 different colours. So but yeah, so let's get into what I have been up to this week. So Monday morning, got up, had my coffee. There was a little bit of washing up to do, and then I folded some washing. Mark had been up early again, so he'd done like feeding pets and you know the main bits of washing up and things, so I just did a few cups and some breakfast things that was left to do. And like I said, I folded a little bit of washing that had come out of the dryer. So like I said, Mark was up early and he'd done, you know, the pets, he'd put some washing on, and so yeah, he'd been up early bird. He's no longer my night owl, he's my early bird. Yeah, Mark used to say that late at night was the best time of the day, but now with him being up early and getting up with the birds, he now says the morning time is the best time of day. So but yeah, so for lunch we had tuna mayo sandwiches. Mark again had been busy and made up some tuna mayonnaise and egg mayonnaise for sandwiches for the week. So yeah, he'd been up early doing all them jobs. So in the afternoon I had a recording to do. My cross stitch kit finally came in the post. So yeah, I wanted to do an unboxing of that, and then while the video was processing I was finding the center point and measuring the top and the bottom and getting it in the Q-snap, and yeah, just getting it all ready while the video was processing. And then I started it uploading to YouTube, and then I went back downstairs. I was helping a little bit with tea and doing little bits of washing up as things were being used. Then while tea was sort of finishing off, I came up here and sorted out the description box and everything like that. It was still private, I think, at that point, because I wanted to get the links and things in the description box. Went back downstairs. It was tea time. It was spaghetti and meatballs, so we had that for tea. And then after tea, when I came up here, I was finishing off sorting the video, and then I released it for you guys to see. And then I was getting myself ready for the Disney dollhouse, looking through the instructions, making sure I knew what I was doing. And then I did a little bit of stitching on White Santa. I think I did an hour or so maybe before I went into StreamYard. So yeah, about 6:30 I went into StreamYard. I'm just getting my cameras and everything organised, and then at 7 o'clock we went live with the Disney dollhouse. And what did we do? We had some bunting to make, so there was some diamond shaped stickers that we had to try and fold over a little bit of string. So we had 2 of those to do, with I think about 8 or 9 diamond stickers to fold over. So yeah, that took us a little bit of time to do. And then we had 2 pieces of trim to attach to the top of the drawer for Winnie the Pooh's bedroom or Winnie the Pooh's garden room, whichever way you want to say it. Some people call it different things, and sometimes in the magazine it's called different things, so half the time we don't know what to call it. The garden room, the bedroom, I don't know. So yeah, we were doing that. And then I think we had a little bit of a chat afterwards, but then I decided to come off early because I wanted to settle down into bed and watch some YouTube. So yeah, I did that. So then on to Tuesday. Tuesday morning, got up, had my coffee. Again, there was a little bit of washing up to do, and then I was stitching. So I was stitching on Midnight Magic, the Stitch Rovia pattern that I'm stitching on a dark navy blue fabric. So stitching a little bit on that with some good daylight. Then for lunch we had a tin of peck, tin of ham. So yeah, had that for lunch, a ham peck sandwich. So yeah, had that for my lunch. Just noticed another one. Where did it go? I noticed it, and where did it go? There. Yeah, so peck sandwich for lunch and a packet of crisps. And then in the afternoon I was working a little bit more on Midnight Magic. Then, oh no, I washed up first and then I was working on Midnight Magic after lunch. Then me and my husband was talking about what was going to happen on Wednesday. So he had an appointment on Wednesday, and he said, well, we're going to be out most of the day. So he said he was thinking about getting a bath that day on Tuesday. He said then it's done out of the way, and you know, we're not thinking about time and getting home and having a bath, and so he decided to have his on Tuesday, so then we didn't have to worry about it. Excuse me, I do apologise. So yeah, he had his bath on the Tuesday, so he said, well, if you want to do the same, you know, get it out of the way and get it done, and then we're not having to worry. So that's what we did. So Tuesday afternoon, had a bath, got it out of the way instead of, you know, panicking and having to get home. And so we did that Tuesday afternoon, and then when I came down for my bath there was a little bit of time before tea, so I was stitching a bit more on Midnight Magic. Then for tea, we had everything on toast. It was a bit of a mishmash meal, because my husband had one idea in his head and then he said it just evolved, so it was everything on toast. Apparently, first of all, it was just going to be a bacon sandwich, a bacon butty, and then he says, well, we've got, this was the thought process in his head. He says, well, I could do some eggs, you know, bacon and egg butty. And then he thought, well, mushrooms would go nice with that. And then he thought, well, we need something else with it, so I could just do some beans, which then turned into beans and sausages. And yeah, it was a real mishmash meal. So it was basically beans and sausages on toast with bacon, eggs, fried mushrooms, and yeah, it was it was a meal, I tell you. Yeah, it was a big plate of food. Yeah, to say we were stuffed afterwards, I don't even think I ate all of mine. But yeah, so everything on toast, that was, yeah. So then after tea, well, the evening when I came up here, I was stitching a little bit on Cup of Chia before I went into StreamYard. So I was stitching on that for a bit, and then about 6:30 I went into StreamYard because I was helping Crafty Chris with her Eddie Stobart live. I was in there doing the chat for her. Then after that there was another live stream on, and I was also helping in that one. Again, I was doing the chat, and it was Titanic with Geordie Dave. He's helping his son Dano build his Titanic. So yeah, I was helping with chat for that. And then afterwards, I think we maybe had what, 5-10 minutes, and then Geordie Dave had to get home because he was round at his son's flat filming it. So he said, yeah, I need to get back round home for something. So yeah, I didn't stay on long. So then I switched off the computer, got into bed. I was watching some YouTube. So then on to Wednesday. Let's turn the page over and I will tell you about Wednesday. How was it? Oh, yeah, I was getting my days mixed up actually. Wednesday wasn't his appointment, it was Thursday that was his appointment. But Wednesday we did go out. We wanted to go to Hobbycraft. So yeah, we went on the train over to Hobbycraft on Wednesday. It's all on like a big complex. There's Home Bargains, there's the Pound Shop, there's Smith's Toys, there's I think there's a, is it a One Below, like a Pound Shop thing, but yeah, very similar to the American shop that's Five Below. We have a One Below. So yeah, sells anything and everything. So yeah, when we first hang on, let me see. Right, so we set off from home at about 9 o'clock. We ordered the taxi to the train station, and then yeah, we got a train over to Leeds. We wanted to go to the big Hobbycraft at Leeds. Like I said, it's on a big complex with a lot of other shops. So yeah, we went over to there and had a bit of a wander around, and then we got the train back. So yeah, we just had a bit of a wander around in the shops in there. Got back to town and we needed to go to a few of our shops down in town. Needed to get some pet bits from Wilkinson's, and then we needed to go to the supermarket. So from the supermarket they had a taxi phone. You can ring through for a taxi from there, from outside. They have like a little phone thing that's just connected to a taxi rank. So yeah, I picked up a few bits in the supermarket and then we headed home. What time did we get home? It was about 4, 4:30 maybe, something like that. So yeah, a long day out. Was Wednesday, but I managed to pick up one of the new number threads for the Santa one that I want to start, the is it called Finishing Touch, the pain-free craft one, the free pattern that was on the group, the 4 designer group. But yeah, it called for a couple of the new numbers. I think it's 16 and 27. Unfortunately they've run out of the number 16, but I managed to pick up the 27, so I've got that for that now. Just need to keep a lookout and get that other number. Like I said, there was a tray thing, but it was empty, and then my husband decided to rummage around the other numbers of the similar colour to see if one had been put in there, but yeah, to no avail. He tried, bless him. So I picked up that thread that I needed, and my husband picked up some of the, they're called painting tape. It's a very thin yellow tape. But yeah, it was by the paints, so I think yeah, it's to stop like the paint bleed, but he needed some of the thinner in width, should I say. So he managed to get some of that, and then we were just sort of having a wander around and looking at stuff, and we had a lot of Easter things in, you know, decorating kits for kids, and like bonnet and hat sets and things that you can decorate. But yeah, a lot of Easter and spring themed things. They had the usual things in there as well that they sell. Crafts and canvases and things like that. So, but we just had a bit of a wander around, and yeah, just looking at stuff, and then round other shops, and but yeah, at least my husband got what he was hoping to pick up. That was the whole reason for going. So he couldn't seem to find any online, well, that he normally buys from. They'd either sold out or didn't have it, with it being the thinner in width. So yeah, so, but yeah. So like I said, we got home about 4, 4:30 maybe. We had a coffee, and then we were eating our tea. We'd picked up some tea while we were out, picked up some sandwiches to have, so then we wasn't rushing and messing about or cooking when we got home. So I had chicken, bacon and stuffing sandwich. So I had that and a packet of crisps, and then afterwards I made a coffee, and we sat and had a couple of biscuits, and then we came upstairs. I think Mark had a recording to do, and I was what was I doing? I was doing a little bit of sorting out on my desk, and then I was pulling some thread for projects. I'd already got the fabric for some projects that I'm wanting to start, but I'm not going to start yet. But like I said, I got the fabric and everything, and I just needed to sort out the thread, so I was doing that. think I managed to do a couple of projects. I was sorting back through the thread for finishing touch, because obviously I'd got that new thread, that newer number. So I was just sorting back through that. And then there was a couple of projects that I had recently de-kitted that I needed to put back in my boxes, because I hadn't got round to doing that yet. But like I said, I managed to sort out a couple of projects. And then I think and then after I'd done that, then I think I was diamond painting a little bit, but yeah, I was getting tired, so then I just headed off to bed. So then on to Thursday. So Thursday was when Mark's appointment was. So got up in the morning, had my coffee. I had a little bit of stitching time because I was up quite early on Thursday. But yeah, like I said, I had a little bit of stitching time, and then we had a bit of a snack before we headed off to the appointment. I think Mark said we needed to set off at least 12 o'clock to get there for the appointment time, because we're going on the bus. He said, yeah, we can get the bus on the end of the street to the bus station in the next village, and then from there is a bus direct to the hospital where his appointment was. So yeah, we went and did that, and then we arrived at the hospital. He tried to register in the you know, the touch screen computer things, but apparently they couldn't it couldn't find the appointment. So I went to the reception desk and just said, right, I've got this appointment and it's this department, and you know, I'm coming for this reason. And it's like, sorry, no, you're not on the system, can't see you. So Mark started rummaging in his bag, pulling out letters and whatever, and he said, oh, I've brought the wrong letter. And then he said, no, actually they didn't send me a letter, it was an email letter. So they sent him a letter by email. So yeah, he was scrambling on his phone trying to get it loaded, and yeah, inside the hospital at the reception desk it would not load. So he said, right, he said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside, I'm going to try and get this email to load, this website. So yeah, went and did that, managed to get it loaded. So we went back inside, went back to the reception desk, and they said, right, okay, the letter says, right, we need to be in this department and it's for this checkup. So she's like, right, okay, you need to be at the other side of the hospital, so you need to go all the way downstairs. You need to then get a lift on the next level to then go down again to the next level. So, but yeah, I don't know why they couldn't find him originally, but yeah. So one side of the hospital must have one reception desk and the other side must have, I don't know, but anyway. So at first Mark was panicking, thinking, well, have I got the wrong day? as soon as he got the email up, he's like, no, I haven't got the wrong day. We're here. We just need to get where we need to get to be. We need to get where we need to be. Get my words out today. So, yeah, we did that. All that's done. But yeah, so Thursday we got home about 4:30. Yeah, about 4:30 by the time we got the bus from town home. And yeah, so for tea we had microwavable meals. We had some it was chicken korma and rice. So yeah, we had a microwave meal for tea. So we had that, and then after tea, when I came up here, I then sorted out the craft and quiz live stream. But yeah, so sorted that out, got it all set up, and then what were I doing? I was diamond painting for a little bit before I actually went into StreamYard. So about 6:30 I went in. I was getting cameras and everything sorted out and just having a bit of a chat with everybody before we went live. So at 7 o'clock we went live, the craft and quiz. I was diamond painting and doing the Disney quiz cards. So yeah, that's what we did for the craft and quiz. I really enjoyed that. And then afterwards I was working on this in the craft and quiz. Afterwards I think we had a bit of a chat, and then I think Horlicks went live after the craft and quiz. Yeah, because I think he wanted to give a... No? Yeah, maybe. No. I can't remember. I do seem to think that there was another one after the craft and quiz, but I can't remember. I can't remember. But no, yeah, can't remember. Yeah. So afterwards I settled down into bed. I was watching a bit of YouTube. And looking forward to Friday being a day at home. We didn't need to go out anywhere, we didn't need anything. So yeah, after Wednesday and Thursday being out all day, I was glad for a day at home. So got up Friday morning, had my coffee, a little bit of washing up to do. Then my husband decided he was going for his bath, so I said, right, I will come up and get the bedding done, change the bedding, get that done and out of the way while you're in the bath. And he said, right, okay, so he went in the bath, I changed our bedding, and then by the time I'd done that, he'd finished in the bath, so then I got a bath. So then after my bath we had lunch. I'm looking at my notes. So yeah, after my bath we had lunch. So for lunch we had a tuna salad sandwich and a packet of crisps. So I had that. And then in the afternoon I recorded floss tube. I think Mark was doing some little bits and pieces in the bear cave, and yeah, I was recording my floss tube and sorting all that out. Everybody has contacted me now for the giveaway, the floss tube giveaway for 500 subscribers, so thank you for making contact. And the PDF has been emailed, but the physical charts will hopefully get posted on Wednesday. So we usually go down to town on a Wednesday, go pick up some bits and pieces and call at the supermarket and things, so we can call in at the post office and get those sent out. So yeah, I've got all that information now, so thank you very much. So yeah, I recorded my floss tube, started getting it edited, and then I went downstairs. So we were sorting out the pets and getting them fed, and I walked Ted, got back, and Mark was sort of looking and deciding what to have for tea. He decided he was going to do some sausages for him and the boys, so then that meant I was having chicken. So it was a battered chicken fillet, and we all had some chips. Mark and the boys had some beans to go with theirs. So I had a chicken fillet and chips. Mark and the boys had sausage, chips and beans for their tea. So we had that. So then after tea, when I came up here, then I was finishing it off and sorting floss tube, doing the description box and the thumbnail and getting all that sorted for you guys to see. So then when I'd done that, then I was free for the evening. I could do what I wanted to do. So I was stitching Cup of Chia. So yeah, stitching on Cup of Chia, and there was quite a few live streams on. Horlicks was doing 3 live streams. Normally on a Thursday he does 2, but he wanted to do an update or a recap on something that he'd been doing in a previous stream. He wanted to give everybody an update, so he decided to put that in between his 2 original live shows that he does. So first one was the camper van, the VW camper van. He was doing that. Then he did his update video on Bluetooth modification. So he did that, and then his third live stream was the roller coaster. So the camper van and the roller coaster are his usual Friday streams, but like I said, he wanted to put the update in there as well, so he did that. So I was watching those while I was stitching. So yeah, watching them, and then afterwards, I think just before the end, I think they were just wrapping up the show, and yeah, I was saying goodnight and switched off, and so yeah, I then went off to bed and I was watching some YouTube. So yeah, I was doing that on Friday night. So then Saturday, so Saturday is cleaning. So got up Saturday morning, had my coffee, and then we set to with cleaning. So my usual job is the bathroom, so I got that done and out of the way. I think Mark had been wiping down like the pan units and stuff like that in the kitchen, and the boys were getting on with the rabbit and guinea pig cages. And then when they'd done that and tidied up, then they had to their normal job is the rabbit and guinea pig cage and the living room. So one was dusting, one was vacuuming and mopping, and yeah, so no, I've missed some. I missed some over in this corner. There's only a few, but I missed some. There's more there. Why does that happen? So yeah, we're getting on with cleaning and everything like that, and then when it got to lunchtime, I think there was just a little bit of mopping left to do, so we made whatever we were having for lunch. I think it was sandwiches, and then Oliver mopped the kitchen floor, and then we all sat in the living room and had lunch. So what did we have for lunch? Tuna sandwiches. So tuna salad sandwiches for lunch. Sorry, drink a coffee. So yeah, tuna salad sandwiches for lunch for all of us. And then in the afternoon, once all the washing up and everything like that had been done, then we were able to go off and do what we wanted to do then for the rest of the day. So me and Mark came up here. I was cross stitching, decided to stitch on a cup of chia, and I was watching a little bit of YouTube. I was watching a lady that does makeup and crime. She's called Danielle Kirsty. The case that I watched was from the 80s, but in the area that I'm now living. So yeah, like I said, from the 80s, but in the area I'm now living. So soon as she said the town that the person was from, I'm like, uh-oh. But she said, no, this happened back in the 80s, so but yeah, so I was listening to that while I was stitching. So if you like crime, true crime, it's definitely a channel to check out. So then after that I was just sort of scrolling through YouTube and thinking, what else can I watch? So I decided I wanted to watch Emma Kenny. Again, another true crime channel. But yeah, Emma Kenny. So I think she was doing the one that I watched was the Crossbow Killer. I think it was in America, I think. Yeah, I think an American case that she was covering, so I was watching that, and yeah. Then it got to pet feeding time. So yeah, we all headed downstairs and we're getting the pets sorted out. Mark walked Ted, and then when he got back then we were trying to decide what to have for tea. He got back and he said to me, you know, I'm a little bit hungry now, but it's Saturday, I fancy a takeaway. So he says, what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of something now, you know, maybe some noodles or a bit of toast, or, but yeah, I fancy a doner kebab. Yeah, so he must have been thinking about it while he was out walking Ted. So yeah, we did that. We got some noodles for a little bit of a snack, and then I think, what was it, about 6:30, 7:15, something like that. Yeah, it might have been about 7:15, because yeah, the food came a little bit late. It was over an hour, and normally for us to get a takeaway it's normally delivered within the hour, between 40 minutes to an hour. But yeah, it came late. It didn't come for an hour and a half, and that is normally quite a delay for us. Like I said, it was about 7:15 they ordered, and it didn't come till what time would it have been? 8:15, 9:15 I think it came. So yeah, but yeah, so I was diamond painting and watching a live stream. When I came back up here, there was DS Models and Vintage and Horlicks with their Bedford live stream, their MHA kits. So I was watching that and diamond painting, and then I was doing a little bit of cutting out for something for the doll's house. So I was doing that, and then, like I said, eventually food came. So yeah, had that. I was watching a little bit more of the live stream while I was finishing cutting some bits out. Then yeah, then headed off to bed. I was watching a bit of YouTube in bed and just, yeah, doing that on Saturday night really. Nothing exciting. So then on to today being Sunday. So got up this morning, had my coffee. Mark had already prepared Sunday dinner, got the pets fed and sorted. So yeah, he was doing that, and then just as I was coming down for my coffee, he was going for his bath. It was already running when I got up, so yeah, we got downstairs and he said, right, I'm going to go for my bath. So I was having my coffee, and then when he came back down, he said, you know, if you want to go for your bath now, there's plenty of time. We're having calzone for Sunday dinner, you know, the folded pizza. So he said the dough is just rising. I've made it up, but it just needs at least another half an hour rising time. So yeah, you've got plenty of time if you want to get it done and out of the way. So that's what I did. I went for my bath. Then when I'd done that and got back downstairs, then the boys were having their showers and getting organised. So yeah, they were doing that. Then Mark was rolling out the dough and finishing off those and putting them in the oven. So it was pretty good timing. Our eldest has had his shower first, so then our youngest was having his, and just as he got down, Mark was lifting them out of the oven ready to cut and serve. So yeah, we sat and had Sunday dinner, which was really nice. There was mushrooms, sweet corn, pineapple and cheese in the calzones. So that was really nice. And then for dessert we had ice cream, but he pimped it up a little bit. He decided to crumble some biscuit over the ice cream and drizzle over some maple syrup, and it was really nice. It did give it like a toffee flavour. Yeah, really nice. So we had that for dessert with a coffee, and then after that then the boys were washing up and getting organised. Me and Mark were just sat in the living room a little bit, and then I made another coffee, and then I came up here to record for you guys. So let me just check. I have got all this symbol. I think I have. Watch, I'll put it away now and I'll jump out. Yep, see. There's a few down here that I missed. Just as you're looking before you put them all away, you notice a right little cluster. So, but yeah, I think that is everything for this week. So we are all caught up. But first of all, I'm going to change camera because we're going to talk giveaway. So let me change camera. So yeah, here we go. So last week, if some of you watched last week's, you will know that I have done a diamond painting giveaway. So let me just move this camera out of the way. There we go. So yes, last week I told you guys I was doing a giveaway and the word to choose. So the word was coffee gnome, and I am very pleased to announce that Crafty Chris, you have won the diamond painting. So let me just show you again and remind you. So it was this one. So congratulations, Crafty Chris, you have won the coffee gnome diamond painting. So congratulations. I do have your details, so I will get it out in the post to you Wednesday next week, when I post the giveaways for the floss tube for the cross stitch. So I will post yours at the same time. I will take everything down with me on Wednesday to post out to you guys. So again, congratulations, Crafty Chris, and a very big congratulations to the two ladies that won over on floss tube for the cross stitch giveaway. So thank you once again, everybody, for all your support. But yeah, over 500 subscribers, so thank you everybody. Thank you so much for your support and coming back each and every week and watching my videos. So a big thank you to each and every one of you. But I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to let you guys go. So I hope you guys enjoy what is left of the weekend. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.